For the past few years now, ladies and gentlemen, there's been this sort of storm that's been brewing up amongst certain content creators in the Runescape community. And yesterday, that storm finally hit, and I cannot find the words to describe how excited I am to bring you guys this video, to finally talk about this. I threw out the bait, they took the bait, they've snatched it, and here we are making another beautiful video talking about some retard who can't keep his hands to himself. Dad's got to come and give the smackdown, so here we go. Now, you guys know me, I've always got my pie in every finger of drama, whether I'm involved exclusively or whether it's someone else's drama. I love to give my opinion. It's good fun. It's a great talking point. It's always a good topic. You guys might be like, oh, we don't like the drama. You fucking do, because the numbers don't lie. The TLDR on this situation is, well, I'll give you the meme. It's that meme of two retards fighting. That's essentially what this is. It's me and another retard going back and forth, but it's been brewing for so long, and I'm gonna milk this guy's prostate like there's no tomorrow. This is gonna be super fun for me. So where do we start? Let's start with yesterday's live stream, okay? You guys might know him. He's a creator, he streams, he makes videos, he's a PvPer. His name is Eliop14. Now, Eliop is a well-known creator in the PKing and PvP scene. Most of his content consists of like skull tricking players and stream sniping people. That's where he's basically built the foundation of his content. And unfortunately, he made the choice to stream snipe me yesterday in the wilderness, and he got the kill. Fair play to him. He got a nice juicy 300k, said thank you moron, and ran off. That wasn't the first time he tried to stream snipe me. A few years ago, he attempted to and failed miserably. I was on a PKing trip at Spindell. I was about halfway through the trip, I believe, if I remember correctly, in like Mystics and green D-hide, like what is it, the Guthix D-hide gear. He rocks up in Void with a Void Waker and Armador crossbow, hits the telly block, and then I just freeze him and log out under him. So he didn't bring seeds. So this is the level of PK we're dealing with. Not top tier, you know, able to think about what you're doing, but enough to I guess use a Void Waker spec and get fucking logged on. So that's the sort of level of PK we're dealing with here. And yesterday I got stream sniped and killed. The part I found funny was his reaction to then killing me. Now, we will go into the drama as to why he's behaving this way after I've gone through the situation, like the scenario of what happened yesterday. I'll give you guys a brief update on the entire 3-year timeline of how we got to this day, and then we'll go from there. And then also the clip of him killing me will be put at the end of this video, because it's like a good 6-7 minutes of me doing laps in the agility arena and running up and down a ladder and him struggling to like catch me. It's very fun. You won't see the clip on his content, obviously, so we will be showing it at the end of this video so we can all have a good laugh. Now, yesterday, he does what he typically does. If he PKs someone that's got a name, or if he has beef with someone, or if they, you know, solicit some hardcore man into forcing them to pay him for protection, he will upload it on Twitter with massive caps lock. You know, I've got it here. Mage Bank is not for sale. We weren't at the Mage Bank. We're at the agility arena. Delusional little pig, King Condom, which you guys will remember from his friend BTC's spamming that name. That's a very middle school insult, pretty D tier. I don't know why they're still hanging on to this one. Surely they can do better. Thought he could train some agility with the rag-botted Doxing clan free agility. I'll be honest, I use that clan because they've got bots there. Yeah, Jagex doesn't want to fix the bot issue, so we joined the clan, the FC that's got the bots, so they don't rag us, and we just run fucking laps with my stream because, well, it's free agility XP. Jagex doesn't want to fix it. You goddamn right, I'm going to fucking use it. Back to training the Gem Crab Beast. So that was his little post, his little tweet. Obviously, he didn't tag me, so I retweeted it and said, we got the clip. It's a pathetic attempt. And weirdo Eliop 14 IQ spent almost 5 minutes struggling to chase me around the agility arena just to get me as I ran out of resources while stream sniping. Standard subpar effort from a subpar PKer, no balls to tag me, and then tagged Eliop. Now, this was bait because I can go into more detail in a little bit, but for the past few years now, Eliop's been like subtly hate watching, hate tweeting, hate threading, anything to do with me. Then Twitter got rid of who likes what. Like, you can't see who likes anymore, but you can see what he's doing, and he's also subliminally in the background of things with BTCs and did a bitter and so on. So he's just been in the background playing part. He's said a few things here and there on Twitter. So I knew this was coming. I was just waiting for the opportunity, and we threw the bait out there, and he took it. Now, obviously, on these screenshots, I haven't shown the likes and the retweets and stuff because I've created this persona of myself on Twitter where basically, we'll use Eliop as an example. Eliop and his friends will have an opinion of someone like me or someone on Twitter, someone in the community, and they'll have that opinion in their little circle. Oh, he's shit, fuck him, he's an idiot. I will just call you a retard to your face, whether it's in a stream, in person, on Twitter, I don't care. If it's in a public setting, that's good. I'll show you an example. Eliop, you're a retard. There you go. So on Twitter, it's very easy to ratio me, okay? You just say, hey, you're a deadbeat dad, 46 years old with 3 kids that you abandoned, Chinese wife, we have Montana potatoes on the sidewalk, had a Montana banana basket. You're gonna get a shit ton of likes no matter what I say in return. So that's really Eliop's only victory here in this whole situation, is that he will ratio me. So I've left the likes out so that if he decides to respond, which would be a mistake, he can at least show, I got more likes. I got the Twitter favorites. So I've left that one in the side for you, Eliop. There you go. Use it, fire at will. Now back to the main story. Sorry, I've been clearing my throat because I've got a bad cough at the moment, hence why there's a few cuts. He replies and goes, we have the clip. He uses this caps locks a lot, like he's always crashing out. I don't know what the emote thing is. That's very like, I don't know if he's still in high school. Like it's like a teenage girl thing. But goes, brother, you're a 1700 total Ironman drama farmer who uploads pig shit, slop content every day. Which is a wild statement considering I've got 2 Ironman accounts which are far better than his main account. And as for uploading pig shit slop content every day, that's a bit rich coming from a grown man with a speech impediment that can't afford a proper fucking microphone. Now, if you're going to do nothing but stream snipe, skull trick, consistently hang out and I guess push content with people who are not very good judges of character or of not very good character in the Runescape community, like Did a Bitter and BTCs. I'm not sure if calling my content pig shit slop is the play to be, dishing out here. Now, yes, I'm very lazy with my content. I very, very rarely go hard on editing my content because why the fuck would I? It's a lot of effort for no extra result. I put out the content, I title it well, I do the thumbnails right, I keep it simple because I'm all about working smarter, not working harder. So I get it, but you're not the person to be really making that opinion. Now he says here, oh, NH fight you any amount, anytime. Oh boy, I accept your challenge. And don't worry boys, he says we're not the same and keep my name out your filthy mouth. So he pulls this like Will Smith cuckold comment here. I don't know why you'd go that route. Like you realize Will Smith was the cuck, right? I'd be using a better quote than that. But let's move back a little bit to the NH fight anytime, anywhere. You've got a date, you've got a time, you've got a world. Yes, you're fighting on OzPing. You're the PK, you're the guy trying to big dick. You're the one out here swinging it around, talking the shit. You've been doing this for 3 years now, trying to have a go. Do it on OzPing. Show everyone how good you are. I'm not a PKer. I'm a PVMer. I barely have an Inferno cape. I have almost no experience in the wilderness that doesn't consist of wilderness agility and mass callisto. I can barely fight. I have like maybe 4 or 5 LMS wins out of like 100 attempts. I couldn't PK my way out of a paper bag. I don't know how to DD. I can barely switch my weapons properly. I am not a very good player at this game. But I accept your challenge, Eliop, because here's what happens. You show up and we fight. If you win, no, you just beat a PVMer, who cares? Like, it's not that big of a deal. But if you lose, no one's gonna let you live it down. I have nothing to lose here and everything to gain. So, why not? Accept my challenge. If you don't, you're a coward, it's that simple, and then I own your ass forever. Now, the date you'll notice is about 2 weeks from now. That gives me 2 weeks to kind of practice a bit of PKing, which I think is fair. You PK every day, I don't. And it also gives me 2 weeks to kind of just milk the shit out of this content, because you got that right I'm going to, because that's why I'm a better creator and a more intelligent and entertaining person. I'm gonna spend 2 weeks milking the fuck out of this. It's gonna come to the day of us 1v1ing, and I'm gonna fold you in your clothes while you're fucking wearing them. So that's what's gonna happen. That's the foundation I'm laying here. This is my call out. Accept the challenge, Eliop. Don't be a bitch. And now you guys are probably thinking, why doesn't he just reply on Twitter? Why are you making a video? It's been nearly 24 hours since I posted this time and date of the recording of this video, and Eliop has had radio silence. He was streaming, I'm pretty sure, while tweeting all this shit, or he was about to start streaming, and then all of a sudden, nothing? He's trying to play this holier than thou, or he's beneath me, not talking to him shit. That doesn't actually work in this situation when, 1, you are genuinely beneath me as a human being, and 2, you're also beneath me as a creator, okay? You ignore me, you're too scared, it's that simple. Accept the challenge. Oh, and by the way, because you've taken so long to reply, I'm now picking the risk, not you. You will get the setup, the inventory and gear you must use 24 hours before the fight. Okay, so 12:30 a.m. my time on the Monday, which I'll probably be in the wilderness at Callisto, Mass with the boys. I will send you a screenshot of your required gear and inventory. We'll fight at the Mage Bank. Okay, that's where it will happen. We'll fight at the Mage Bank. Eliop calls himself the king of the Mage Bank, which is equivalent to naming a shooting star after yourself or having one of those established titles that Ice Cube was scamming people for. Remember that shit? Same thing. No one gives a fuck, but I'll shit in your backyard. Why not? Fight me at the Mage Bank at this time, 24 hours prior. You will get a gear and inventory setup. Show up, or you are dog shit. You had your chance to pick the risk. You chose to not reply. Now I'm picking the risk, so best of luck to you. Oh, and you must live stream it, and you must not be in Discord. I don't want you having your friends stream sniping or you stream sniping me to see how much food I've got left or whatnot, or try to get any sort of early advantage you can. Stream it without anyone in your Discord, or I'll just put shit over my screen anyway so you can't see it, and we'll go to town. Either way, challenge accepted. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? That pretty much sums up the whole situation of yesterday, and then me calling him out because I love it. Also, before we move on to how we got here, I just want to also mention, shout out to No Monkey for saying, not all heroes wear capes in response to Eliop. For someone who wants to avoid the drama and not be involved and not open his mouth, I really suggest not letting your wife on Twitter and controlling these narratives, because this is now the second time that not only has she made you look like a dickhead, but any water that's been muddied between me and No Monkey, which has been completely against my will, started with No Monkey blocking me and then me asking why, but it turns out it happened to be his wife blocking a fuck ton of people, primarily women and certain creators. So stay in your lane, because it's not your field. Keep playing the nice guy, keep playing the good guy. Don't get involved in the drama. Unless you want to come 1v1 me as well. I know for a fact I will drag you through the fucking dirt easily in the wilderness. You pick the setup, it's no problem. That's pretty much going to be it for the, I guess, drama call out portion of this video. We're now going to talk about the timeline part. I'll try to keep it simple, and then we'll move on and I'll show you the clip at the end, and Bob's your uncle. The clip will be after the outro, so it's all spaced out nicely. So how did we get here from 3 years ago? I don't know the exact dates, but it was roughly 3 years ago. You may remember that the Revenant Cave got a new world boss that spawns, the Maledictus thing, whatever his fucking name is. He came to the game, and at the same time, Didda had been making a lot of videos about how Jagex hates PvP, doesn't touch the wilderness, there's no love, I'm quitting, wah wah. He was within every right to make these statements because it was true. Jagex was not touching the wilderness or PKs. They were getting zero love. This boss came out, and I said, oh good, finally Didda can shut the fuck up for a week. That's it. That's what I said, and then it just opened the floodgates. I had Didda and Eviescape in my comment section. I'm not using your Fasani Nightmare Guide anymore. Little bro this, little bro that. I was in a live stream of Skidler's chat, and Eviescape was there. Eviescape saw my name, called Didda. Didda came in spamming, get on TeamSpeak, I'll DDoS you, and all, typical rot shit. Once an SV rat, always an SV rat. And I pretty much was like, I didn't mean to upset you. That was a mistake. I was just making a joke. I DM'd him. I said, I didn't mean to upset you. My bad. I'd love to learn to PK someday. Would you like to teach me? Obviously, I dodged a fucking bullet because he's also dog shit at PKing. So that was almost a bad mistake. He chose not to reply. And then about 6 months after that, Didda crashed out. He made a video, you guys may remember, made a bunch of different lies. There was a lot of propaganda about me. I think him playing on a lot of insecurities. His friend was dating this chick that was grifting through different creators, stealing cigarettes from girls and trashing their apartments and relationships on TwitchCon meetups, whatever the fuck it went down. And he wasn't happy that I said this person doesn't really deserve to be on this Golden Gnome list. There are more valuable and better contributing creators. And what do you know? I was fucking right. And all the creators that were on Didda's side for that drama immediately jumped ship. That's totally fine, because that day when I replied, Didda's channel went down because he ate shit. So that didn't sit well with people in his circle, including Eliop. Then you had BTCs lying about getting banned for real-world trade when he almost exclusively ran a real-world trading deathmatching community. We exposed that, and that ended his career. He no longer plays RuneScape or streams it, and deathmatching got removed from the game. You guys are welcome. So I've effectively ended 2 people's YouTube channels so far. Granted, Didda did do a lot of damage himself to his channel just by continuously doing shady and retarded shit. But, they're all hanging out in the same group, supporting each other through this. That's good for them, good friends. But Eliop this entire time has not liked it one bit. always caps locking, trying to reply subtly when I say something here and there, liking any tweet that was against me, pushing the narrative a little bit. And I knew, I could see it. I'm like, oh, this guy, he wants a piece one day, and I've been waiting for it. So what happened after that? Shit, I don't remember. I think it kind of just plateaued out for a bit. Anytime Didabita did something stupid, I let him know, hey, you're a fucking idiot still. Let's go. There were little like nibs in time where AWST tried to kind of arc up and say dumb shit, but that got shut down immediately. I just respond, they all go quiet because they try to do this whole, I'm not replying, I'm better, but it's actually because they've got nothing to stand on and there's more dirt on them than me, so just keep on moving. They kept rolling until eventually Eliop thought, I can stream snipe him again. Because Eliop tried to stream snipe me like 2 years ago or something. He got the call, he heard I was there, and he just aimed me, and now here we are today. So it is two retards fighting, effectively over me telling someone to shut up and these people holding this grudge and not being able to let it go. Now, I haven't made it easier for them to let it go because when they keep doing stupid shit, I kept going, dickhead, but if you're gonna do dickhead shit, you deserve to be called a dickhead. So Eliop's just the next person in this long line of retard autists who is, oh, Labosh, crypto, you didn't make $4 grand on Ethereum, bro. Wanna be crypto bros online, wanna be e-gangster, half-wits. Like, that's fine. I'm happy to keep going. This is free content for me. You can say what you want, you can do what you want, but at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. You've got a date and time to come and show up at the Mage Bank. I will see you there, Eliop, or not if you're a coward. The ball is in your court now. I'm happy to see how this goes. I'm going to play it out. But for the next 2 weeks, I will be milking the fuck out of this situation because I find it funny. Hopefully that all makes sense and everyone's up to speed on the timeline now. Obviously it was my fault by telling Didda to shut the fuck up 3 years ago. I should have known that he would have got upset and cried about it like a little bitch. So now I've got to keep cleaning up all these fucking retards. Dad's got to come in and sweep up the high schoolers. It is what it is. And you know what the funniest part is they all tried to make fun of me for being old. Eliop and Runescape are both older than me, and this whole age argument makes no fucking sense. I don't know why it's a thing. Everyone keeps saying I'm like in my 40s. I'm not even anywhere near being fucking 30 yet, cunt. But it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I'm here. I'm ready to deliver the content. And you guys can hit the like and subscribe button down below because I know you're fucking enjoying it too. That, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much wraps up the majority of this video. I'm going to play the outro in a minute and then the whole attempt of Eliop PKing me at the end of the video. I might mute it depending on copyright concerns. We'll see how we go. I don't know what the music on it's like because I've had to download the video and then cut it out. So it'll just be whatever it is. But it is, if you've got to spare 5 whatever minutes of your time, feel free to check it out. I have one question now for us all to answer in the comment section down below and have a bit of fun with, and that is to discuss what the 14 in Eliop 14 actually means. Now, he's named himself after Charlemagne the God, obviously, who's one of the biggest retards in the rap community, but what does the 14 in Eliop 14 actually mean? Is it Eliop 14 IQ? What about Eliop 14 PK events and still not a single decent performance in PvP? Or maybe it's Eliop needs 14 people with him to be able to get 1 kill in the wilderness. Or, a personal favourite, Eliop, 14-year-old girls is the preferred age for his friend McCune that he threw under the bus and now hates and has fake drama with. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's something else. There's always an option 5, other. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you think is accurate, which one you think the 14 stands for in Eliop 14. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is King Condor and I'll see you all in the videos and live streams coming up soon. And Eliop, I'll see you outside the Mage Bank on the 26th of August, 2025, 30 minutes past midnight, my time, world, 5:34. Bring the gear. Don't be a coward. Good night. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge. There's a bunch of people here trying to PK. Fucking idiots. Look at them all just logging in. Hold on, dude. Let me tag that pillar, because it'll, tag the pillar, get some free food, you know? Cheers, dude. Someone's trying to kill me, but it'll be a while. Oh, it's an AFC guy? Okay. Fair enough. He's risking the VLS for not a whole lot. I'm getting Voidwaker Spect while protecting Mage. What's with people that PK and not knowing how to PK? When they do shit like that, it makes me super confident that given a 1v1 situation, they would get folded like a fucking chair. I'll fold them in their clothes while they're fucking wearing them, dude. It's Eliop. Eliop's tried to PK me like how many times? And he's never succeeded. Was it Eliop VLSing me? We've got clips of him trying to PK me. I think it was for one of his videos, you know, stream sniping PK streamers. And, you know, obviously I wasn't featured. Oh, it is Eliop. There you go. I think it's kind of cringe that it's a stream snipe, but I expect no less. This is pretty much Eliop's extent of PKing, which is take every advantage you can, camp outside lava dragons, and then brag about having a fuck ton of kills. Who's Eliop? He streams on Twitch or Kick, I think, one of the two. Obviously, he's got like 40 IQ because, well, fuck knows. So he froze me, so I'm just kind of chilling at the moment. I'm stuck under a cannon. You can see the stream sniping, dude. The efforts are insane. That's cute. He's got his mates chasing me too. Just splashing. Get fucking gap, dude. He's probably got mates out here, right? This one's for dinner bitter. How dare you make fun of my friend? This one's for dinner bitter. TY moron psych. Well, I don't know, Eliop. If you're gonna spend longer than 3 minutes trying to kill me, fail multiple times and get outplayed until I finally ran out of resources, I don't know if that's a TY moron and then a flex of a 40 IQ clan that does nothing but achieve PKs by stream sniping and skull tricking outside of KBD layer, but yeah, looking forward to seeing me in your little rat video. What a fucking loser.